Hello there everyone and welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily, welcome to the South London Lines Network by Dovetail Games. So we are currently approaching Surrey Quays station, and when we come to a stand I'll talk a bit more about this video because I need to focus now. Last time I did this I actually nailed this stuff. I'm not going to do it again, but didn't nail it quite as well as I did at that time. So yes, this is Surrey Quays station. So we've just come off the East London line with train, 9 Golf 31, the 1304 Dalston Junction, which is on the North London line. It's I'll point out usually when we go through to Clapham Junction. Operator mid into CB Cranky-Bot scenario. Picking up at Surrey Quays, Queens Road, Peckham Rye, Denmark Hill, Clapham High Street, Wandsworth Road, and Clapham Junction. So this is the first video of 2026 for you guys. That actually is quite close to where I want to be. Platform duty is complete. Let's go. I'll quickly log into the TMS just to, yes, send. And then we'll just put traction status on there just for the crack. So we've got interlock, we've got clearance to dispatch by stations, and we'll accelerate up to 40 miles an hour. So you do drive quite aggressively in these, especially on third rail. I find it's because you've got the lower traction current. Is that the word I'm looking for? Probably not. Basically, you've got less juice coming from the third rail. It accelerates slower, so therefore you can go pretty straight into full power without like upsetting people's drinks. Now it's a 35 for the diverging here, so actually not quite 40. So you go to the fly under here. That is Cross Gate station up there, I believe. New Cross, sorry. Okay. And then this line takes us around South London. So to show you where we are, that's Surrey Quays right there. That's Queens Road, Peckham, London Bridge. So that is New Cross station. And that's New Cross Gates, New Cross. Got you. I was confused the two. Bit of clipping here. It's quite an old route, this, and this is an area I don't think they thought they'd fix before they released, and they never got around to it. Typical DTG move. It's a bit of a shame, but it's still really good. I enjoy driving this. The 387 is a ton of fun. 378 even. The capital star. Yeah, I've got the. Just wondering what my instrument lights are. I'll turn them on when we stop. So yes, anyway, happy 2026. I'm just on 2025. Hopefully next year is a bit better. I'm hoping to be able to do the whole month of January as sort of third rail land. So it'll all be around this area. But I'm starting it off with probably my favourite version of the Electro style, which is the 378. I don't know why I like this one so much, but it was always sort of the one, like 377, 375, I think were a bit soulless to me. But these just look a bit more like they're trying. Okay, they're trying, guys. Stop being horrible to them. I'm going to get up to 40, 45 and then chop the power. And basically start braking at this bridge here. I'm back on the brake. So you can see what I'm doing with the traction by looking at that screen there. And we'll boost up the train audio. Oh, there's a 377 coming in. SCAR markers at the end. Hung. Okay, so I've overshot slightly. In real life, we'd isolate this door. And then release the doors from there, but what I'm going to do is just... Look, we're just setting the air, bringing in the areas we wish to go on, you know? Now we'll be standing at this door here with the window pulled down, so just pull the window down. Does that synchronise up? No. Got a couple of seconds left. Everyone's finished boarding and lighting, so what we'll do is we've got the signal from the dispatcher, if there is one at this station. BIL lights shouldn't have gone out. Oh well, she's just run for it and dived through the doors. Platform duty's complete, let's go. Like I say, start as you wish to go on. We'll open the window so I get some nice audio through the cab. I do really enjoy driving these. Like I say, the 378s, I get a bit tired of doing a full North London lines run, but South London is quite fun. And you also, the South London network that these, or South London routes these take, feel a lot less like a route. They feel like a lot more like jumping between routes to like, you know, like link up different little places. Whereas North London is just one line. What's my next stop? Denmark Hill. Got you, know where I am now. 60 warning when I'm going for no faster than 60. That's convenient. Peckham right, not Denmark Hill. Coming in very hot. In step 3 brake now. 20. What, bud? I got a bit carried away there. I'm going to leave it in step 3 and aim for the 4-car marker. Well, actually no, we're 5, so we'll go at the end. Yeah, that was a 4-car, we're 5. I keep forgetting that. They extended these things. They started off as 3s, then they made them 4s, now they're 5s. That's close enough. Oh, that's cool. There's a 700. There's a sorry, there's 700. There's 378. Let's have a look at them really fast. That's the other thing about modelling this, is you can't just model the stations that you expect you need to model. There's trains flying back over your head. There's all sorts going on. Train on his way to Sevenoaks. And we got in a little bit of... Oh, we're running 45 seconds late, even though that was the most aggressive driving I've ever done. I got a bit carried away, didn't it? That's why I don't do external camera. They're behind the fans, but I'll give them a dip of the horn. Now we arc around here towards Denmark Hill. I accelerate at this signal. Maybe a bit early. And go for it. Give it beans. Beans. Beans and cats and beans and cats. It's a bit of an OG tech reference, that, isn't it? There's boots and cats and boots and cats. And Denmark Hill is right around the corner here. Signal repeats, so as to proceed, we can see the signal though. Denmark Hill. I didn't realise how long Denmark Hill had been in the game. Like with the new 700 markers and the way it looks on Chatham Main to Gillingham, or Chatham Main line, London to Gillingham, sorry, it looks, so London to Dover, not Gillingham, it looks so much better, nicer. Again, I'm stopping a little bit short because Yeah, who cares? We've got cameras. So this, in real life, these are the DOO cameras. And you'd be able to see on here what you needed. Just monitoring this. No one's actually boarding or lighting here. We're just sitting here at a stand. We're due away. It doesn't actually give a time, but I'm just going to give it. Go. Reverses forward. Interlocks received. Platform is clear. We're going. I'm going for 45. Our next stop is Clapham High Street and Wandsworth Road. And then we arc around to Clapham, where this video ends. Weirdly quick this actually, because we get held at we get held for quite a while. But I just thought we'd start the hour, like I said, with 378. Personal trainer, favourite trainer of mine, and we've not really driven them much apart from the welcome to the 375. Well, not even the welcome to the. This is what 375 is. 30 more per board. Quite like the fact you get a lot more boards around here as well, so it helps you driving out when you're a bit unconfident like me. Like, the driving I've been doing today has been based off just stuff that's like locked in my head. It's not the hardest route to drive this without the hood, but yeah, normally I'd be driving basically just going off notes. Up there, that's Blackfriars, you can see the city, the Gherkin, the Shard. That's London Bridge at the Shard. So we've not travelled very far at all, really, but we'll just step on it down to 30. You can see, so this is obviously, it shows more, I'm using more rear static brake, but I'm not using much air brake, like I'm using less than 1 bar. So traditionally, 1 bar is step 1, 2 bar is step 2, 3 bar is step 3 in the air brake. Whereas it's all just being done by the dynamics. That's what makes this train so wonderfully efficient. You can see I'm now basically at close to maximum tractive effort. I'm a little 5 car, dash 2. This is one of my favourite bridges as well. This is Peckham Road, Brixton. I knew it was a famous, like, to me name, but the viaduct at Brixton is so pretty. I know it's probably not that clean in real life, but it looks pretty. You know, I'm going to Google it whilst we're here. Brixton Station. Brixton Station. Railway station. It's showing the tube. The tube. The tube. There's no actual photos of that overpass I can see in there. Oh, there is a statue of a guy waiting on the platform, which... Oh, we're at 45 here. Cool. I cheated a little bit there, because I was checking the overpass. Okay, I couldn't remember where we were. Oh, I can see it. Yes, it is that pretty in real life, but it's got some stickers on it. If you book it around... And so I just kicked it in emergency, I took the rear statics out, but you see that we've gone right up to a full bar brake. And it just sort of pulls in as quick as it can. I'm not very good at stopping this. I feel like the brakes are cheese on this thing. To be fair, there is quite a strong uphill grade here. Or downhill grade, I should say. And there's a 376, look at that. All the members of the Suburban Electrostar family in one place. Yeah, the 376 is actually a 378. And see that window that's claiming to be a window? It's just a fake window. It's actually very well done, but it's fake. So creep around. I've got Wandsworth Road, which we're due to be at now. So, because Wandsworth Road, by the way, is literally just... Oh no, this is on the level. That's the downhill bit. Got it. Let's go. I love the quality of the texturing of the maquette, by the way. That's very nice. I've got no body, but you know. But nobody can hurt me. I'm so sad and lonely. But nobody can hurt me. Okay, so that bridge was actually installed in 1989. So that's interestingly pretty for 1980s London. UK even. I'm booking it a bit here, but this should be better. That's cool. That gas meter's gone now. So on more modern routes, that's fully just not there. Please stop. There we go. So this is quite an old route. This is 2014 route, no, 2016 route. Basically, all this is now gone. This isn't there, like in more modern versions of the route. So you did some Chatham Main. This is black. This is all demolished. So it is very interesting to see the differences, even between like, the way trains are models. Like, of course, Battersea Power Station and Battersea Cat and Dogs. So Battersea Power Station is sort of here. The Cat and Dogs home is about sort of there, I believe, from memory. It's quite near the railway. No, I'm mistaken with that, but it is really near. Like I remember seeing it from the train. 20. Although we are diverging left, but not the first left. So that left would take us up to something Park. To use the map again. That would take us up to Battersea Park. There we go. I've again been to Battersea Park. Very nice park. We went there. So me and Hannah, a few years ago now, was that like the last trip we did before she left the railway. We came down to London in the morning on LNEL. Had sort of the day in London, saw Hamilton and Wicked in London. We got there a bit early and we went South London to like, well, south of the river. Sorry, south. So basically not the West End, basically. That's Stuart's Lane Depot. That's where the Pullman is and where the Gatex lives. But no, so we came to see, we saw Hamilton, but before Hamilton we had some time, so we went to Battersea Park, and it's very pretty. And then had dinner and saw Wicked. Single amber, red ahead. I didn't set my DRA, but there you go. We've got some 377s creeping around. Oh look, it's the NHS one. I'm just going to coast because I know I'm right ahead, and I basically got tons of padding here before I'm due at Clapham. So I'm just creeping around because I know I'm going to get held at a red. Also, that coupler feels like it's been remodeled, I'm not going to lie. That just looks a bit too high res compared to the rest of the model. I don't know. Red. Rud. Got no AWS here, apparently. But we'll bring it to a stand, secure the train in situ, and go from there. Now, what will happen is, because we're going to sit here for about sort of 5 minutes, a bit more, maybe 6 or 7 minutes, I'll do a jump cut to nearer the time, and we'll see ourselves through. There we go. So full service brake to hold us at a stand. Reverser to neutral. DRA is applied. Then we go at the My Track and cue the auto announcer to say, this train is being held at a red signal. How embarrassing for all involved. My microphone was turned off there, so that was a bit of a boring wait for me, guys. Hopefully not so much for you guys. So I had to go. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. We'll just set it at 30 for now. We do get checked down for the curve in at Clapham. So the freight train you saw in the little edit there, that was the freight train that's blocking us. So basically it was waiting access through Clapham, and we have to be sequenced in behind it, basically. But it's nice to sort of fly around and enjoy the AI sort of whizzing around at that point. Unfortunately, I think I'm missing the 455 because I somehow don't have one of the 455 modules installed, if that makes sense. But you can still sort of imagine what this would be like even with more AI than I have. Right, just keeping the power on. Rumbling around. We'll be using 455s at some point, so you will get to enjoy those. So it's right ahead. You can slow down as you approach Clapham Junction. Those iconic ramps there, or echoed stairways there. Haven't actually been through one of those yet. Oh! I thought that wasn't my signal, but it is my signal. Well, that's bad. Well, folks, we've got all the bad behaviours of mine into one video. But no, I'm not editing that out because I'm right at the end. This is the most common time to have a spad, as you go right to the end of the journey. Because you're not thinking about driving, you're thinking about your lunch break and all that kind of stuff, and what you're going to have, and going home. There we go, we pulled off literally as we went through. He must have seen us not starting crap, pulled it off. But oh well. That's what we'll say happened, okay? I didn't spad that. You're mistaken. Two guys in HV. They're not waving. Just lay on the horns. Pretend we did that before we passed them. Right, I'm going to go down at 20 trying to the platforms, because the platforms here are deceivingly weird. So we knew from the Surrey that we're going over on platform 2. But still, taking my time on the approach here. As welcome to Clapham. Junction, that is, not High Street. We'll start to a 15 or a 10, and then basically because we've got a stop signal there. I don't know why they give us a stop signal and a buffer stops. That seems weird. I don't know if there's just enough space to stable a unit in there so that they've left their options open with that, but I'm stopping for the signal, not the platform. So if anything, it means I could stop short. Oh, we're fully platformed. Cheese brakes! Right, that's the doors open. We'll shut the cab off. There we go. That's everything going to power off now. We can now step off the unit and have our break. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe to see more from me on a very regular basis. But until next time, guys, bye.